Well, thank you for returning as we begin our in-depth look at character traits that we want our teens to be aware of as they are surrounded by many, many people and have to select who they want to be a close friend of theirs. So we're going to take a look at Scripture, and I will read the Scripture to you. I will give you the characteristic that the Scripture is talking about. It might be positive, it might be negative, but I would suggest that you write down that description. And then after we have all of these descriptions from the book of Proverbs, is that you put it into a checklist. Yes, my friend has this. No, my friend does not have this. And put the name of a friend at the top of the piece of paper and go down the list and check how many positive traits, how many negative traits. And I would almost encourage you that obviously, if there are more negative traits than positive traits, this should be somebody that your young person should not be investing time, energy, and emotion into the relationship. If it has a negative trait on it, look at that negative trait and see if the positive traits can turn that negative into a positive. If not, there should be limited investment of time and energy into that relationship, because Jesus says a little leaven leavens the whole lump. So let's take a look at our first one. It's in Proverbs 25, verse 28, and the scripture is right there for you. And it says, "Do not go out hastily to argue your case. Otherwise, what you will do in the end when your neighbor humiliates you." So what's the principle here? Jumping to conclusions resulting in misunderstanding and hurt. Jumping to conclusions resulting in misunderstanding and hurt feelings. Does this person that I'm spending a lot of time with do this? Proverbs 25, verse 9 says, "Argue your case with your neighbor and do not reveal the secret of another." So what's a principle here? A friend will come to you when there is a problem between you and them, and does not go to others and gossip about you and how you hurt them. So if there is a difficulty between your child and friend number A, and your child offends friend number A, does friend number A come to your child and say, "Hey, look, dude, we need to talk about something because you're wagging your tongue and saying things that aren't true"? Or does friend A go to friend B, C, D, E, F, and G? We don't want our young people to be gossipers, and they should not surround themselves with people who gossip. That erodes trust. Proverbs 25, verse 21, "If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat, and if he is thirsty, give him water to drink." What's the principle that we can draw from here? A friend will willingly meet any real need. Any real need. Proverbs 25 is talking the basic need of hunger and thirst. Bread and water, that's a basic need for existence. So if your child has a basic need, whatever it might be, it's a real need, will this friend willingly meet that need? Will he help to meet that need? Next time we get together, we'll continue the examination of many, many verses in Proverbs. I want to take this in small chunks. I hope you have recorded both the verse and the precept that comes from that verse, and begin to develop this checklist, if you please. And even now, you can use these three examples to sit down with your young person and say, "Okay, let's put Mike's name at the top. Let's put Alex's name at the top. How does he measure up to this?" And it's an either or. It's not graded on a curve, and I think that's important. So I trust you'll tune in tomorrow as we continue this series.